guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nandie, for those of you who don't know. Today, as you can see by the title, we are going to be talking about 5 tips that I have for you to gain your confidence. Now, for me, confidence is a big thing. I love confidence. I love a confident person, and I feel like having confidence is definitely one less thing to worry about. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down below, what do you do to keep your confidence going? The first tip that I have for you is find the root of the problem. So there's obviously something that's keeping you down, that's stopping you from being as confident as you ought to be. Find out what it is. If it's something physical, if it's something else. Once you do, find out, where did this start from? Like, where is this coming from? Like, why are you so insecure about this one particular thing? For an example, it might be your nose. Okay, where did it come from? Like, how long have you been feeling like this? You really gotta get to know yourself and know your emotions, and really ask yourself certain questions that you might not want to ask. Is it me? Is it the things that I'm watching? Is it the thing that I'm influenced by? Is it the people around me? Find out the root of the problem. Why do you find it unattractive? Why? Find out the why. The second tip that I have for you is fix it or embrace it. I'm gonna start off first with embracing it. Now let's go back to the nose example. Now let's say you have a really small nose. Oh, you have a really big nose. If you can't really fix that, you have to learn how to embrace it. Find the beauty in it. I promise you, there's beauty in almost everything, especially in you. So find the beauty in having such a small nose or having such a big nose. Just find the beauty within yourself. You have to learn how to love yourself, and that includes loving each and every single part of yourself, even the bad parts, even the parts that aren't celebrated as much. If it's your ears, you have really small ears or big ears, embrace it. Learn to love it. Learn that it's okay. If you really don't have to go to the extreme, I would recommend that you don't, because at the end of the day, everything is a mindset thing. The way you speak to yourself, everything starts literally in here. Everything has a solution. If you're overweight, you could go to the gym and take that journey and that process and see what happens. If you have really bad breath, go see someone or use different products. If you have acne, like me, myself, I'm someone who suffered from really bad acne. And even though I had my acne, I did have my moments where I was a little insecure. But because of the mindset that I have, I learned to not let that really stop me. And another important thing is patience. You have to have patience going along in this journey. Don't rush it. It might take a few days. It might take a few weeks. It might take a few months. Everybody's process is different. Tip number 3, be extremely careful. Be so careful what you feed yourself. Now, we all have social media, we all have phones or some type of way to connect with the world. There's so many things that we see out there on a day-to-day basis. So I feel like it's very easy to get insecure because you see other people, you see, what they have. You wish that for yourself. Now, there's nothing wrong with seeing what someone has and wanting it for yourself as well, but I do believe that there is a limit. If you are very insecure about that, if that's something that, makes you lose your confidence, why are you following people on Instagram that represent that same thing? Why are you surrounding yourself around your insecurities? You're just going to be even more insecure. So I recommend you get around things, get around environments that embraces your imperfections and make you see the beauty within yourself. This goes as far as to music, the type of music you're listening to, the type of things that you're watching. Tip number 4, realize what you have. Now, I get it. Like even me, myself, I have, insecurities, but I do realize what I have. Like, I'm over here complaining about something and there's someone else who's wishing to have it. And when you really start to understand the world, you see it's just this cycle of me wanting what you have and someone wanting what I have and someone wanting what that other person have. It's all a cycle. I feel like if we really come to the understanding of just being appreciative towards what we have, towards what we get to even what we get to talk about, like you get to talk about having a big nose. There's somebody who would love to have a big nose, or you have a small nose. There's someone who would love to have that. I think we just all have to be grateful for what we have and notice that it's not really much of a problem. I feel like it's really other people. We see what other people have and other people influence us to feel a certain way about ourselves. And we shouldn't let anyone have that type of power over us to where we feel like, hey, I don't love myself. Hey, I don't like this about myself. Tip number 5. Fake it until you make it. Now this one is I saved this one for last because I truly believe that this one is one of the hardest ones, because once you feel so strongly about something, I know speaking for me, you can't always fake it. You cannot always fake it, but I feel like you have to change the way that you think, trick your brain into thinking that, hey, I love this about myself, until you start loving it. You ever heard how someone tells you, hey, stop saying that or you'll start believing it, or stop doing that or you'll start becoming it? I am one of those people that truly do believe in those things. I do think that once you keep repeating a certain thing, or seeing a certain thing, it can influence you, and of course a good way, but of course a bad way. If you wake up every day and you look yourself in the mirror and you're like, I'm beautiful, I love my eyes, I love my lips, you start to speak it out more. I truly do believe that you start to believe it. Now, this works the exact same way as if you look yourself in the mirror like, I hate my teeth, I hate my hair, I hate my skin complexion, I hate my life, I hate the way that I'm living. Whatever it is, that can become true, and you're just speaking that out there. You're speaking it into your life. I do think there is a strong hold, there's a strong power in you saying certain things towards yourself, towards others, and it could come true. You are your biggest enemy. Literally, no one can stop you but you. Know yourself more. Spend some time with yourself. You're dope. I love spending time with myself. Honestly, the best moments that I have is when I'm just by myself and just enjoying my own company. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Oh, and before I forget, special shout out to this person right here. Thank you so much for commenting on my video. I really do appreciate it. And if you want a shout out, all you have to do is be subscribed, like, and comment on 3 of my videos, and you will get a shout out in my next video. And let me know if you guys want more videos like this. Drop down in the comment section what you would like to see, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. We out. My motherfucking star boy.